Yeah, most people want to see their.
Yeah.
That way you can see yourself under pressure. All right.
3, 2, 1, go. Daniel, I am going to make your entire
phone, bro.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hey, hello. Oh, Al.
Ring, ring. Hello, Daniel. Yeah, it's me.
Hey,
It's
what's
me.
up, Al?
I'm betting you money. I'm betting you money, and I'm betting you a dinner that you will think I am an asshole, and you will get such an headache out of this phone call that you will definitely gonna spell evil about myself in everyone's neighborhood. I'm sure you will hate me.
What?
Do you remember when? Do you remember the sale, right? The backyard and the house.
Shit. Hold up. Hey, honey. Give me like 5 minutes. Al's calling me. He's already. I don't know. He's just blurbing a bunch of stuff. It's gonna be a bit. Hold up. Al. Wait. So, you said I'm gonna be pissed at you?
Yes. I bet money you will be. I'm absolutely sure. The backyard stuff. You remember?
Yeah. I had to call the neighbor and see what price he'll sell you the backyard.
Yeah, about that. I think that call is kind of a half a week late because I called them as well. I had them online for something else. Yeah, I know. That's why I said you were gonna hate me. And actually, I got a fair offer. And the funny thing is, you don't have.
There's nothing funny about this, Al. You went behind my back.
I didn't exactly go behind your back. I solved both of our problems.
Why couldn't you give me a couple of more days? You know, I'm a man. I'm a man of my word. I said I would do it.
I'm sure you did, but everyone's busy these days. So I thought, look, he is such a terrific guy. Why don't I make his life a bit simpler?
So you assumed I'm too busy to go over to my neighbor's house.
I was in the neighborhood.
What else did you assume?
I didn't assume. I mean, look, man, I understand that you're pissed.
You understand now. Oh, look, you're Mr. Understanding, huh? Assuming shit and understanding at the same time. Riddle me that, Batman. I don't know how you understand anything. I said, give me a week and a half. I mean, give me a week, and it's only been a week, and it's only been a couple of days. And you already went and talked to my neighbor? Oh man, he probably shot you. He probably ran you off the front yard.
What do you front yard?
Yeah, man. My neighbor's an asshole. That's why I wanted to go talk to him before you did.
Okay. I mean, I appreciate you having my back on this one, and it surely looks like I didn't have yours.
And you know, I'm like, what else are you gonna do behind my back?
You think I'm going behind your back?
Yeah, I said, hey, let me talk to the guy in a week, and you go and talk to him. You didn't even tell me, hey, look, man, it's been a minute. I'm gonna go call him. I would have gave you the green light. You know, you're just running around like Rambo, you're a shot caller, making moves and everything. You better explain yourself, Al.
This one I must, and it sure looks like I went behind your back and I went full Rambo on you. This one is something that it looks like I did. It's true.
What is he going to sell it to you for?
Can we break a moment the scenario? Okay. 25,000.
What? Why so cheap? He said he wanted 35,000, and now he's saying 25. Well, hey, look, kudos to you on getting it cheaper than I would have got it for you. Yeah, I'm shocked right there.
Look, I know that you had a rough patch with that neighbor, and I think that being the same guy that lived there for a long time didn't help. I'm sure you had a history, and this guy shot you down on several occasions. Maybe it's just my pretty little face, or I don't know. Maybe it was in a good mood. That's the price that I got. And the funny thing is, I couldn't have got the good price if I hadn't had such a good experience with you, because I love the neighbor. So when I approached him, I was like, man, this backyard really makes the front yard, the yard and the house deal complete. So the deal I have with you with the house is really a terrific one. So that one I cannot express enough how much I appreciate having such a good deal with you, and I will definitely have you in mind for any deal I have to move forward. So if it looks like I went behind your back, I apologize. It was my mistake. I should have called you, and I'm
Yeah.
sure we would have found an
I'll tell you what we
understanding.
can do, Al. Yeah,
Tell me.
you seem kind of sincere about the apology. I don't know if I'm buying it. I don't know. But look, since you saved about $10,000 by going behind my back, I need on the sale of my home, I need you to come up $5,000, and we got to split that difference because I
Split the
feel
difference.
bamboozled. Yeah, yeah, that 10 grand you saved, I want 5 additional grand on my home.
So if I
I think
understand
it's only,
correctly,
yeah, I think that's just the right thing to do, man.
so what do you think? So if I understand correctly, and here if I'm
I don't
wrong,
think you
please feel free.
understand anything, Al, is what I'm trying
No,
to
no, no, no.
understand. You understand.
What
You
I'm
understand.
trying
You
to say,
understand. You
I
understand.
want
You
to
fucked
hear
me
you.
over, man. You went
I
behind my
want to hear
back,
you.
man.
I want to hear
Okay,
you.
so
That's
what
what I'm
you got a
saying.
little better deal? Well, you know what? I think you should share some of that. I think you should split that. I think you should split that. We should split that difference right there. 10, give me 5K, and we'll forget about this. We'll sweep this under the rug. Everything will be okay. We'll close on this home. You know, you just made a little mistake, and yeah, it's a $5,000 lesson, Al. But I think this is going to help you in the long term when you're buying more houses. You can't go around assuming things and saying you understand and cutting deals and telling people you're gonna, you know what I mean? It's just slimy, Al. So just kick 5 extra grand on my sale, and that's it. I'm shaking
So
my head.
you're actually wanting to back the word and the understanding that we had on your house, which I remember you saying that it was a fair price, just because you know that there is this money available.
Well, look, hey,
Is that correct?
you know what? If you're such a hot shit negotiator, Al, you should have not have fucking told me that you got an extra 10 grand. So now split that with me, and we'll call it even Stevens. We'll go on our way. You'll close this house, and look, it's a lesson, $5,000 lesson. It's a wonderful lesson, and you know, it's only the right thing to do, Al.
So it
feel
seems
betrayed.
like you feel treated unfairly.
I feel betrayed. I feel everything's unfair. You know, I really do think you're a schmuck. Think you're an asshole. You know, like what? You know, I'm a normal working blue collar guy. I show up to work 9 to 5. I do what my boss tells me. And you know, what makes you different? What makes you special? I said, give me a week. You know, I'm like the boss here, and you like went behind my back, and then you struck a better deal. Good for you. Well, now it's going to cost you 5K. Do you understand?
So for you, 5K would be a fair retribution of my betrayal.
Yeah, I think that's just. And you know, we'll all be happy here, and you know, maybe we can go for a drink after all this is over.
What about we go first for the drink and then we continue this discussion? Because I feel that you have something more on your mind towards how I treated you.
I mean, let's just do it right now. I mean, you went behind my back, you struck a better deal, and I want a piece of that.
So you really value not being blindsided, right?
Yeah, yes, of course. Duh. Come on. Just say you're gonna give the 5K, Al. You're wasting my minutes here.
What is wasting your time now? Because we're just discussing a deal. It's not like I'm backing off something I said to you. Everything I said to you is still on the table.
All right, look, we'll negotiate that 5K. 7K. That you keep irritating me, Al. 7K, or you lose the whole house. You lose this deal. You take the 5 or the 7. You pick. What do you want to give me to make this up?
Is there anything else that you value in our relationship that I can make it up for in this 5K that you lost?
Look, man, no offense, dude. Like you're a buyer. I'm sure there's more buyers out there. And if you pay this extra, you know, now you learned a lesson for your future acquisitions. So just say yeah, and let's just hang up and we'll get some drinks. And we'll be good.
It seems it seems you're really pissed at being betrayed.
Not so pissed about that. I'm just pissed that you know, you're saving all this money, and well, what about me? You know, I want some money. I want some more money. And after this, I think I deserve it. After you screwed me over like that.
Is the price I'm paying for the house unfair?
Oh, the price is right. But now it's a little more because you did wrong. Don't you understand that part?
I feel your pain, but what I'm buying from you is the house. So I thought I gave you a fair price.
Pain? Come on, man. Just split it. Let's just split it. I'm tired of going back and forth with you, Al. Let's just split it, and then we can be friends, and everything will be great.
How am I supposed to do that?
Okay, you say, hey, Dan, I'm going to give you 5 extra K. That's how you do it. And I say, yeah. Well, then we'll put it on the contract. We'll have the attorneys do that. Like, it's that simple. That's how you do it.
But what you're asking me is to back off from the deal that I had with you. That I think was already fair.
Yeah, well, unfairness happened when you went behind my back and struck a better deal. Like, I'm not going to take a loss here. Like, I feel betrayed and emotional.
What is the betrayal? What is the betrayal? What is the betrayal? The worst part of it, at least.
You tell me.
Is more the money or the fact that I went behind your back?
Both. And more.
What's more?
That you're not giving me the 5K that you're supposed to, the extra 5K? Because you went and saved 10K, so it's only fair that I get half of that.
Well, I'm buying you a house for $247,000. It's not nothing, so I'm already giving you plenty.
There's probably more grand to that.
Yeah, but it's just that fairness, as also to include the fact that I'm giving you something already. So it's not like I didn't buy anything from you, at least. Look, it seems like there's something more that you want to tell me, that you're pissed, and these 5K are a symbol. And I would, and honestly, it seems like there's a bit more that you want to say, okay, and then I went behind your back. Did anything like this happen lately to you that pissed you off?
Listen, man, I'm not going into my childhood and all that shit. Just pay the $5,000 and let's just get this done with, Al. Yabbering so much. You know, this is why I don't like you white collar people. You know, if you were a regular blue collar guy, you would have been like, yo, I'll wait a week and a half if I have to. You know, you'd be a lot more cool. But no, you're this white collar guy that thinks he can just run his mouth and go save money. Well, you know what? It's going to cost you $5,000. So are you in, or are you going to be cool about it and give the $5,000, or you want to do the 7? You don't want to lose this
Look,
deal, Al.
no, I
It's a
don't.
good
That's the
deal.
thing.
You know, there's
But
equity and meat in this bone here.
yeah, there's. But I also know that you have some other meat somewhere else. So it seems like we can. I mean, I want a long-standing relationship, and being and that you back off from something you say, it's not really nice for both of us. So how about we are clear on our next deal, and we can already start discussing it. I know you have some other properties in the area. And look, man,
Oh, this
I'm
is my
also
only house. I
95
live
guy.
here. What are you talking about, Al? I live here. This is my retirement. Like I'm gonna go out to the country once this home is sold. I'm gonna go live a
Which part
beautiful
of the
nice
country?
prairie in Illinois, nice countryside of Illinois, prairie, and it's gonna be peaceful. I got a little boat ready. I can't wait to hop on that boat next month. Like,
Look,
yeah,
if you have a boat in Illinois, how about I hook you up with the service guy I know in Illinois, and I make the introduction. He's a terrific guy, and knowing that I'm behind your back will put him on a good mood when you arrive. I'm sure we can work a deal on that one. And I mean, that guy, that guy.
Stuff. I just want the $5,000 now.
Look, think about retirement, right? Look, think about retirement. You want a maintenance guy that is there available and is serious, that doesn't fuck you up with fake invoices, because we know how these guys works, right? And this guy is serious. If I hook you up with him, you can count on his words. One time, let me tell you, one time I had a boat failure that it was as simple as the oil level was too low.
Dude, I don't have that kind
of.
I'm not like you, man. I'm not a white collar guy. I don't have a boat with an engine. It's just a boat with a paddle. Like, damn, man, I don't need maintenance guy. I just need you to give me the $5,000. You understand?
Yeah, but that boat will need maintenance. That boat needs a shed.
No, I'm having this boat.
All of these things.
I just can't wait to put it in Illinois water. It's gonna be great. So, are we gonna close this damn house by the end of the month with the extra 5? Please, Al. I don't want to beg. I hate begging.
I don't want you to beg.
Please, please. It will help me so much.
I want you to feel fairly, and on the house, I want you to feel treated fairly on the house. Didn't I treat you fairly on the house?
Yeah, you treated me fairly until you talked to my neighbor without me.
Why don't we go again and we talk together, if that's the problem?
I don't like him. That's what took me so long. I don't like talking to the guy.
What don't you like about him?
Oh, he's just a jerk, man. Oh, we have different views on politics. I just can't wait. I just can't wait to leave. I can't stand most of my neighbors, especially him.
Look, I got rid of you talking to him. You went out of your house on a good. That's
true.
You didn't have to talk to him. I mean, think about it. Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you had to leave your house and talk to him, you would have left the house pissed.
All right.
And I'm sure.
If you got a backbone. You got a backbone for sure. All right. You know what? Let's just get this done by the end of the month, so I can get the fuck out of this crazy ass block.
Look, we can close it even 2 weeks earlier. Let me talk to my bank and see.
Talk to my bank. Better. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much, Al. Sorry I was a dick to you, man. It's you know, us blue collar people, we don't got much money. Like $5,000. Like, whoa! When I heard you say $10,000, I'm like, I haven't seen that kind of money ever. You know? All right, Al.
Look, I'll give you 2 weeks of peace of mind. Let me talk to my bank and then I'll call you back, okay?
Okay. Bye.
Let me see what I can do.
Al, dude, you are not fucking
What's your feed
down.
Either way, there was a moment when you said, either you give me the 5 or back off. I was like, I'm losing him. I had to throw it. I mean, the Illinois guy was just. I throw him something else. Let's see what he hooks up with.
Oh, you did great. Frankly, on a lot of mock negotiated real ones, I just say, hey, let's just hurry up and part ways. I can use my time on other houses. Like, I don't got time for your shit. But you you stuck in there. What did you feel?
I felt the pressure. To be honest, I felt it at some point when you said, "Oh, I want the money. I want the money." I was like, "He has a point. I save money, and he wants to split the difference." And then when you use the word "split the difference," I was like triggered as fuck. Like, no, I'm not splitting the difference. That's what I would instinctively do, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I have to find a way.
Oh, dude, you did great, man.
So what can I do better? Like what is
Well,
the
I would eliminate. I understand from your vocabulary.
so what's the impression when I use I understand? What is
You're-
the problem with it?
So the problem is you're supposed to demonstrate understanding. You're supposed to,
Okay, but not mention it.
right. Your counterpart should say, "Damn, Al, you really understand me." You shouldn't say, "I understand you" or "I understand." No, you don't understand shit. You got to demonstrate it.
Mm.
And then you said assume. You want to replace that with hypothesis. It sounds more well thought of.
Such as?
Hypothesis. You said, I assumed something. And so you ever heard like when you say assume, you make an ass out of you and me? You ever heard of that term?
Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one.
So you replace it with hypothesis. Look, my hypothesis is you don't like your neighbor. Or my hypothesis is you have somewhere nice to go quickly. And it's like, oh shit, he put thought into this. It's a hypothesis. It's not an assumption.
Was it this part of the neighbor and I have to be somewhere else as quickly as I can? Was it known in the negotiation of the house, or was something below the surface?
What?
When you said, I mean, what you said at the end, that this guy didn't like his neighbor and he wants to retire as quickly as possible. So were these two pieces of info?
That's kind of made up. The real situation, when she blasted off that accusation on it, the guy was already down. And she just fucked.
Okay.
And then she just gave a label, dynamic silence, mirror. Yeah, you won't get much, you won't get this much level of resistance on a real negotiation. But it's good to experience it. Yeah, you won't get that much resistance. You were getting beat up pretty bad.
No,
most people won't beat up
but
like that.
Yeah, but I mean, at some point you said it's either 5 or 7K, right?
Yeah.
At that point, I was like, man, I'm losing him. I honestly felt the pressure. I felt it. I mean, I know this was made up. I knew I was made up, but I had the impression, okay, this one is not going the way I wanted to.
Oh, that's a need. You had a need. Yeah, it's tough, man. No, you did well. You did a really good mirror in there that I did feel slowed me down after you did a mirror. Like my energy, just went. Phew. So you watch the replay and watch after you throw the mirror, like my composure and everything just like felt more calm. Like, oh, okay, like he understands me. He's speaking my language.
Mm-hmm.
He used the same
and
what I use.
What I really noticed is when the moment I uncovered the neighbor hate, that one was the closing moment.
That was the black swan. Yeah, that's a good black swan. Yeah, like why did he take? He said he was gonna do it in a week. It's been a week and a half. Like, yeah, what's the deal? You know, why didn't he have this combo?
Yeah.
How are you doing on time?
We're slightly over. I mean, it's 17:10. I mean, it's 5:10 for me.
You want to switch role real quick?
You mean I do the asshole and you do
yeah. Well, what's your personality type like when shit hits the fan?
I'm an accommodator.
Be that. Be as you can be. Like put yourself. You really have this house. It's like your only house, and you need this money. Like it's a big fucking deal for you. Like, and so yeah, you're gonna be you, Al, and I'm gonna be me, Like this is what makes these practice actually more effective. Is you get to practice as you are. It's authenticity.
Okay.
So it always goes different depending on. So that you told me you're an accommodator tells me I have to work on the implementation because accommodators won't implement, they won't execute. That's the problem.
Yeah. So for me, the week and a half is like,
So
yeah,
you
man,
can
I
tell
got
me,
shit.
oh yeah, yes, oh yeah, no, yeah, sure, yeah. Nice
I was
meeting
gonna
you.
do it today. I was gonna do it today.
I'm shocked you showed up for this. I was out of like 10 people, maybe 3 show up. The rest cancel because they tell me like, no, I feel nervous. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I'm like, yeah, no, this shit is nerve wracking. Like yeah, this shit is nerve wracking. All right,
And call me.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hey, Daniel, what's up? How you doing?
Al, you're probably gonna.
Oh, I don't like the sounds of your voice. I don't like the sound of this voice. What's up? Who died?
My career.
Oh God. What happened?
Who
Who did you piss off? You're a nice guy. I like you. So what's wrong with it?
Think I'm a nice guy?
I do. I mean, you have your moments, but generally speaking, you're a nice guy.
Fair enough. Hey, just wondering, just curious here. Have you
Yes.
have you went over and talked to your neighbor Dylan?
Shit, man! I just got backstabbed by my to-do list from my wife for the packing. Give me half an hour. I go now, okay? Give me a half an hour.
Half an hour?
Yeah, I mean it's there, so I can go.
Now, you're gonna think I'm a
What
jerk.
happened? No, come on, don't say that. What happened?
It just feels like I'm working with a snail.
I mean, snail is a big word. I mean, remember when we were negotiating? I was always available. It's not like I don't answer the call. I said I was got swamped. You don't get swamped. You got a wife, dog. I got swamped, man. I got swamped. I'm gonna do it. I'm going. Can you call me tomorrow? I go tonight after I finish packing the living room. Okay, I promise.
Al, I don't know if I trust your promises at this point.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
You're probably gonna think I'm the most impatient human being you've ever met.
What do you mean impatient? I mean, you were pushy. That one I gotta give it to you. You were pushy, but it's fine. I mean, you want the house. Who wouldn't want this house? I mean, you've seen the neighbor is skyrocketing in value, and I think I got you a better deal than I should have. My wife is still nagging me about it. What can I do? I like the guy. It's like, man, he gets me. So,
Al, you're gonna think I'm judgmental. Your phone signal is so horrible. It keeps cutting off every time you're talking. Can you afford your phone bill?
Yeah, I have a good credit score, and I think you know that, but I don't understand where this question is going, and I don't think I might like it. So just throw it, man. Give it straight. Give it straight. Come on.
I'm sorry. I just don't think you can handle the cold hard truth here.
What? You're my son? You're way too old to be my son.
You're gonna think I'm a son of a bitch.
I don't know your mother. You
might call me a motherfucker after I tell you what I did.
Come on, man. I think you're beating you up too strongly. Come on. What's up? Why would I call you that?
Well, I get so nervous talking about some of those things I fuck up. On a side note though, how's the neighborhood?
Last time I checked, it was still alive. I hope it wasn't, but it's still alive.
And my curiosity, what are you going to tell your neighbor? Did you have a price in mind you're going to negotiate?
Yeah, I know a couple. I know the area, so I had an understanding. What is your range, just so that I know what you can afford?
I know last time we spoke, Al.
Look, man, I want to get you a good deal. I said I was gonna get you a good deal because you got me good money for my house, so I got your back. What is the range? Just tell me what is the range, and then I'll be within. I'll try to be as low as I can. So give me a range, and I go.
I don't think you'll like my range.
If I don't know it, I sure don't like it. So tell me what is the range, and then I go.
$15,000, half of the 30,000.
Oh, you got to be shitting me. 15,000? Are you buying half a yard?
The whole enchilada, Al.
The whole enchilada? Man, I thought you were a funny guy, but this sounds like a good joke. Did you consider stand-up comedy? I mean, maybe we can do.
Speaking of comedy,
Yes.
what are you gonna do with all this money? Are you gonna go like grow a weed farm or something? What are you gonna do with all that money?
No, weed farm is not my thing.
Everybody's doing
not my. It's just not my thing. What can I say?
What are you gonna do with the money, Al? Come on, tell me. I'm curious.
I had this project with my wife to retire somewhere nice. We were thinking originally Illinois. Like I have this small boat. We can go fishing there. I mean, I can go fishing. You know, my wife nags. So that was the original plan. I have my eyes on a property there.
Did you get a new job up there?
Or was this no. I can retire. Oh, I can retire.
Dang, when does that start? Just curious. When does your retirement start?
I think no. Didn't I tell you? Wait, that was kind of big news. No, I got a sweet deal. End of the month. That's why I was planning.
It probably feels nerve-wracking to sale. Like, oh, what if Daniel backs out because he's such a cheap, money-grubbing asshole?
No, I mean I preferred you over the others.
Why me over the others?
At me. The others were more likely, but because you get me. I mean, the price you offered was slightly below what the others had, but first of all, you got good terms of payment because the other guys were gonna like installments, and you were upfront 50 and the rest over a year.
That's right.
Yeah, no, they're gonna stiff me. I'm like, okay, I get you. Like, even if you offer 10,000, but over that many installments, if you stiff me up on one, I'm losing way more. So that was a good deal.
Well,
and then I liked you. I mean, it was pleasant to talk to you, which is, by the way, since it's pleasant to talk to you, I still haven't got why I should think that you're an asshole. We're having a nice conversation here. We're good friends. I would still pay you a beer.
I'll tell you. All right, fine. You know what? You got it out of me, Al. You are just, man. God damn, no wonder you've been a boss the whole time at the company. You just cried. I'll tell you, fine. You want to know, Al? You're gonna think I'm an asshole because I got a better deal than you could have gotten.
What? I got a better deal?
I got that yard for $15K.
You got the whole yard for $15K?
Yep. And with that being said, I'm going to send you and your wife $1,000 to go on a little cruise, to go on a real boat.
You know, that's appreciated, but I said I was going to do it. And you told me the 15K was your low range. That's what I would have got, and maybe even a better one. I mean, it doesn't feel right that you didn't tell me. Why did you have to go behind my back?
Oh, I'm sorry. Damn it. I don't really have feelings. I don't know. I don't get this whole feely talk stuff, Al. You just mentioned 10 minutes ago why you preferred me, and it wasn't because of the money. So what's going on, Al? You want to close at the end of the month, or you want to stay here and figure shit out? I don't know. But are you ready to move or not?
I am.
All right.
I just told you
Mm-hmm.
Compassion.
Sorry,
I literally have
your
a
phone keeps
Vancouver
cutting off,
booked for
Al.
the end of the month.
Al, how about I just buy you a new iPhone instead of a trip? Because, geez, God, dang it, your phone just is terrible.
No, I mean, I'm fine with the trip, but my wife could use an iPhone. So how about that?
Yeah, consider it done. I'm gonna send you my daughter's iPhone 5. I'll send you on a little.
Oh, come on.
You're not
You
ready for
showed,
the iPhone 11, Alberto. You're not ready for that.
you're telling me that I am that cheap that you give me a used iPhone? I thought I was better than that.
It just feels like you're the cheapest person I've ever met, and it's admirable. I watched the show Cheapskate. I love it. I'm a big fan of it.
Oh, now I'm cheap. Now I'm cheap.
That's right.
I had you at the barbecue.
I meant to say prudent. I meant to say prudent.
I invited you at a brisket barbecue where I had the prime brisket done, and you were there.
Sorry. It's one of these employees calling me. It's so annoying. Hey, Dylan, yeah, just fire the guy, will you? I don't want to deal with him no more. Yeah, this afternoon. Bye. Al, I'm so sorry about that. All right, look, I don't have much time. I got to get the company. Let's close on the 25th. I'll show up with your gift card and your iPhone 4, and that's it.
Oh, now it's an iPhone 4. I said a new iPhone for my wife. Man, you're pushing. Look, I like you, but you're pushing it right now because you call me cheap.
Al, come on.
You're calling me cheap.
I'm going to tell you something horrible. Not even my wife likes me most of the time. So don't tell me you.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can
really
see that.
Yeah, I don't even like. I don't even like most people, Al. Especially your neighbor. Fuck. When I talk to that guy, God damn it, nothing but Vietnam stories. 2 hours, Al, of Vietnam stories.
Look, I know he story back and forth the day I met the guy talking. If he's a bit tipsy, you keep a bit of a distance because he can get handsy, but he's okay. I mean,
yeah, he was hiding.
I don't particularly like him, but I don't.
Halt! Who goes there? I'm like, whoa, calm down, guy. But Al, it's done. Everything's good. I don't care if people are happy or not. Enjoy your the little shit town, Illinois, wherever the fuck you're going.
The point is, I do care if people are happy, and at the moment, you're not making me feel respected, because first you go behind my back. You don't think I'm a man of my word.
I went behind your back. I did. Woo. Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah, how are you gonna make it up to that? I mean, honestly, start thinking something, because that feels betrayal.
Make it up?
Yeah, I don't know. How much you get? 15? We said the original was 30. How about give me some of that pie?
Al, has your therapist called you bipolar?
No, but she called me at night because she missed me.
like 10 minutes ago, you were like, oh yeah, I'm so happy with the money. I've never seen this much money in my poor life. And now you're over here trying to
why are you making assumption on my finance?
This guy.
Why are you making assumption on my finance? Who the fuck do you think you are? I'm sorry, man.
Al, here's the hypothesis. You were so happy with this price, you never thought you would get this kind of money until I came along. And now you get a whiff of somebody that's a powerful negotiator like me, making a little extra money. And you're just like a fly on shit.
No, man. I think I would have got you an even better deal. You didn't give me the time. I know that guy.
Al,
if you go with him down the memory lane, he will give you anything.
Al, with all due respect and all that, I don't think you have the backbone to talk to him. The guy's a loony tune. He's a loony case. And I'm starting to think that maybe the neighbors are kind of maybe a little loony too. So you got to get the out of there. These neighbors of yours, I don't know how you tolerated them for the last 10 years.
Look, how I tolerate, how I not tolerate, there is a greater deal behind it. That place is good school. I'm giving you the best school in the neighborhood.
Shit, hold on.
Don't you think that's value for your kids?
Get another call. Jerry? Yeah, you know what? We might have to move to the other property. I'm getting some issues with this current owner. He's just going back and forth, flippily floppily. Yeah, you know, typical blue collar shit, man. Fucking annoying. Yeah, already. Al, I got some homework
You wanna
for you.
What is it?
We're gonna move on to another property. It just seems like there's no point in trying to talk sense into this. I just don't have that energy, Al. There's so many deals out there. I already done so much work here. I'm gonna cut my losses, Al.
What you got
another deal in the pipeline. I hope you find somebody to close by the end of the month.
Man, you're a fighter. You're better than
Al, again, I'm sorry.
My
wife says I have no feelings. I don't have feelings, Al.
Are you gonna quit?
I don't even have the ears to listen to this. Al, you know, I hate to do this, and you're gonna think the people that do this are
Daniel?
Hello?